Do you want to know why exactly you haven't been able to create, to manifest the life that you so desperately want? And you also cannot get the life and the things that you want unless you do this. It is really simple, so hear me out. But first, before we get into the topic of the video, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you find value in these videos that I've created. It would really help me greatly, and thank you so much if you do like this or support the channel in any way. Okay, but now let's get into the topic of today. And so I'm willing to bet that there are some things in your life that you want. Maybe a lot of things. Maybe you want to meet your future husband, or you want to change your career, make more money, be in the best shape of your life, physically, emotionally, mentally. Whatever it is, you cannot get it by staying who you've always been. I really want you to hear this. You cannot get the things you want, you cannot get the life that you're dreaming of by staying the same, by staying who you've always been. This is important. Your only job is to become the person that has the things and the life that you want. And what I mean by that is you get to start acting, thinking, and feeling as you would if you were already living the life you now only dream of. So essentially, your job is to start living from your future self that has everything you've been dreaming of, and not from this current self that feels stuck or limited or lack. That's not how it works. You can't stay the same and expect your life to change. You won't get a healthy body, for example, if you're not willing to change some habits and thought patterns and feelings around diet, lifestyle, or how you feel about yourself, your body, or your habits, for example. And that's just to give you one very simplified example. Or you won't meet your soulmate husband if you keep holding on to the ifs and the maybes and all the situationships that you've been entertaining. Or even if you keep holding the door open to any confusing relationships, that's not how you attract your future husband. So you're getting the picture already? Your job is to embody the version of you who already has everything that you desire. And I'll give you a few tips at the end of the video, so make sure you stay until the end. But there's another important thing here, and that is that you better not attach your joy, your happiness, or peace, or whatever to the outcomes. See, the more you feel like you need something in order to feel fulfilled, confident, loved, whatever, grateful, the more desperately you crave it, the more you're kind of like pushing it away. And at the end of the day, what you actually want is the feeling that you think the external things, the money, the soulmate, the job, whatever, will give you. And so what you actually need to do, instead of waiting for the external thing to make you feel a certain way, is to take your power back and embody those feelings now before you see the external results. So instead of obsessing about when will it happen, focus your energy solely on your growth, on you, on your evolution, on your transformation. Expanding yourself to receive all that it is that you've been praying for. Expanding yourself so that you can receive and then also hold your heart's desires. That is the key. Focus on you, being the version of you that has what you desire. And you may notice that that embodiment is the very thing that you are actually looking for. It is the fulfillment of your desires. And then life can also bring you the things that you've been asking for, bring you the life that you've been praying for, because you no longer ask for them, you no longer look for them. You're way too busy being this evolved version of yourself, just living your best life and being happy, joyful, feeling in love with life. So here's how you can do this. Just take a piece of paper and write down these questions, and then you can answer them on your own time. So number 1, who am I when I already have it? Number 2, how would the version of me that has it all think? Number 3, how would the version of me that has it all feel? Number 4, how would she act? And then number 5, how does that version of me spend her days? Does she, for example, scroll on social media for hours and hours every day? Probably not. So write down these questions, go back, rewind if you need to, and then you can pause this video or answer them on your own time. But just make sure that you really take the time to journal and think about the answers to these questions. And then what you can do once you've answered them and you've already gained some clarity, you can write a full vision of that ideal life and that lifestyle that you want to be having. Describing how your day looks like, what you're doing, who you're with, how you feel, how you're carrying yourself throughout the day. Whatever comes into your mind, just write it down in this full vision. It can be like an entire paper, 2 pages, and just be as detailed as you can in describing that vision that you have. Think about everything that, like, even starting from when you wake up in the morning, how does that look like? What do you do? How do you feel? Do you feel grounded and peaceful when you wake up instead of stressed and already like anxious? Just think about the details and be as detailed as you can. And the idea is to create a vivid vision of what that ideal life would look like. And then next, start making these changes, of course, in your life one by one, internally, externally, both. You can use meditation or visualization to help with the changes and with your transformation, visualizing how you act, how you think, how you feel. And then, as many times as you can during the day, ask yourself this question in different situations. And the question is, what would the version of me who has it all do? How would that version of me act, think, or feel in this situation? And then, as best as you can, practice living from that. Thinking, feeling, and behaving, being like your future self. And that means that you will have to start letting go of the old, limited version of you and become this more authentic, true version of yourself. And guess what happens then? Life has no choice but to respond to your energy and bring you the external reality that you've wanted. But here's the catch. You probably no longer feel like you even need it because you're already living your best life. You're already in love with life. So get clear on who that ideal version of you is, the one that has it all. Become her by removing everything that is not aligned with her, meaning all the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and just watch your life change as a result. But I also want to remind you that this isn't any spiritual BS where I tell you just to be happy and love and light all the time and block your feelings. Absolutely not. Not at all. I hate that. But what I am inviting you to do is to process them, process your emotions, allow them to come up and serve you as kind of like messengers that help you transform. So no suppressing your emotions or no just positive thinking here. Real, genuine transformation, people. That is what we're all about. So no spiritual bypassing here. We bring the spiritual and the material lives together, and that is how we transform. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what came up for you. I would love to hear. And again, remember to like this video if you felt that it was valuable. Subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this and if you find them valuable. And maybe share this with someone that you believe that it can help also. I mean, we are here to support one another after all. Again, thank you so much for joining me. And if you'd like more help on your journey of transformation, you can apply to work with me one-on-one below. I'll leave the link below. And I'd be happy to offer you a free session where I can help you with identifying that vision that you have for yourself and who you get to now become in order to live the life that you're meant to live. And so if you're interested in that, just click the link below and apply today, and I will be in touch as soon as I can. But again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Sending you so much love and many blessings. Bye.